I'm gonna switch over to the game. But don't worry, I'm still gonna be in a pretty massive talking side of it, because I need to shrink myself down a little bit. I made myself giant. Oh, that's not it. I had to look through things. Do we know why? I'm working with the fairies. Don't judge me. Oh, right. I forgot. Final Fantasy does not like me. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sure that you guys love the music, but I sadly do need to switch the audio over to the game, because Final Fantasy does not like having the audio and the game be two different things. That is something I can get in trouble with. Wait, so what? You don't want me doing the fairies? Is something wrong with me doing the fairies? The fairy quests are very important. I need to do them. Hi, Olive. Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm currently doing fairies. No judging here. Is there a reason for the ominous glass of milk and cookies? There is a story about that, but I will get the stretch in first. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the stretch, Zora. The milk and cookies are there to block the chat, just in case people feel like being douches in the chat. I want to make sure that I'm not going to be, I don't want to get in trouble because a person decides to be an asshole. The reason why it is milk and cookies instead of something else is because the, during a karaoke stream that Tabby and I were doing, Tabby wanted to have a glass of milk. Sadly, we didn't have any milk at the time. And so I basically said, no, we can't get any milk. We're doing something, we're streaming right now. And by the time that we end the stream, it's going to be too late. Milk is not going to be available. Well, that kind of, that upset Twit. That upset you guys. And so you guys started doing a milk riot. And so I basically, after a while, I put a picture, this glass of milk, on top of the chat. Like on top of where the chat sits, in the just chatting portion. And then I decided that because we had a glass of milk, that we needed some cookies. So I got a picture of some snickerdoodles. Oh, sorry, everybody. By the way, I'm just doing this to get some levels, so we're probably going to, as soon as I'm done with this, I'll probably pick up technically today's. Had no idea there was this much lore. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, being fairy, chat has kind of been most of my lore. Like, you guys are the ones that have kind of gotten me a lot of it. When I initially started out, I was just going to be some random person trapped in a computer. And then thanks to chat, we came up with the idea that I had a very wholesome look and I looked like a, well, okay, kind of going, beyond. It started out, I was getting some PNGs and the artist and Tabby both decided that it'd be an awesome idea to give me fox ears and a tail. And so technically my actual default model, the model that I'll be using as soon as I get it custom made for an L2D, is a fox girl. I then, because of that, I had a very wholesome look. And one of the chatters basically said that I looked like a sexy librarian, which basically then turned this entire channel into the library, which is what it is now. The digital library where people, where I am an archivist archiving different forms of media, and Tabby goes into the internet to retrieve those said pieces of media. And then the most recent thing was the fact that I kind of took into being a I kind of have gone back to my wanting to have different avatars because I can't sit still on a singular avatar, so it's nice having like temporary changes and stuff like that. And so I got a bunch of adoptables that you guys can kind of force a change into, or if I'm feeling it, I can change into and stuff like that, which is where this LTD model came from. It was a pre-made that I was able to find on Etsy, and so started using it. Don't tell me I have to go back and do the snailing thing again. Annoying. Oh. Oh, sorry. Got an itch. My poor back. I got sunburned recently. My back is not handling it very well. Best librarian? I don't know. I don't think I'm that great of a librarian. I kind of just sit at the front desk and just kind of twiddle my thumbs. Everything else is done automatically, so I don't even really have to do anything. I'm just there to make sure nobody's like stealing anything. That and making sure that the, sections don't get destroyed. Right, I gotta say the words again. Oh, good news is, though, I should be able to... There we go, cool. Best librarian. Well, I thank you for that. By the way, you may notice that my posing might be a little weird. I'm trying out a different location for the camera. Because I've noticed that for a lot of the models and such, if I'm not careful, the eyes close whenever I'm looking at the bottom of the screen. Tabby can't fully destroy the sci-fi section. Not without your help, at least, Zora. Clean, clean, and clean. It's the course of action if someone doesn't return a book. Usually it's fine. We have copies. The bigger issue is that if they return if they don't return a book, or cause major disruptions in the library. I'm kind of, for lack of a better term, I'm basically like, I'm the head librarian, but that also means that I'm also kind of the head of security. I do have other security guards, roaming through the library, but it's very important. Murder. Look, all that happens is that usually they get banned from the library. Like, we either do timeouts or murder. It's as expected. Cool. Done with the fairies. Let's actually move on with the actual story, shall we? Speaking of which, am I feeling? I mean, I kind of have a feeling about doing a duty support. It's not going to be great. Eternal timeouts. I kind of want to do the duty support because the possibility of talking, but I also kind of want to do the normal Banhammer, your library card has been revoked. Only I had sunglasses. That would make it so much cooler. That'd have been so cool having cool okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, it is Morcor Lardor. So yeah, we're just gonna go We're gonna do the dues port. As much as I would love to do the normal dungeon, I kind of want to get the full experience, so I kind of want to do it with the characters. Warcore Lador. Where we fight giant lizard phoenix thing. Valigamunda. Okay, good. The music's playing. I was very worried. From the Eternal Library, doomed forever, drift, forgotten, and unarchived. Oh, that is a dangerous. That's a scary one. Doomed to forever drift, forgotten, and unarchived. Oof. That one, honestly, that one scares me. Like, holy cow. That one got me really, like, a lot harder than it should have. Impetuous wind. Wow, I somehow managed to actually be okay. Alright, gonna just trust Thancred because he's one that kind of runs quickly. It really is. Okay, again. Used to be a writer. Well, it was cool. Oh, it's a cone. It's a cone. That's not good. It's a cone. Okay, that looks like it's gonna be painful, but we're gonna just have to deal with it. Oh, wow, there's a blight. I think it's called frostbite, but whatever. Same difference. Sky ruin. Oh, why did I hit that? That's not a button I wanted. You know what, though? It's gonna have to just deal with it. We're just gonna have to deal with it. A rumbling avalanche approaches from the southeast. I'm gonna just trust that this is where I need to go. Oh, okay, yeah, no, map. Need to remember. I have no idea what that... I'm frozen. I am broken. Oh no. Oh no. Guys. Oh. That was a little scary seeing that. I was not happy with that. Can we please have the ice gone? I don't want the ice here anymore, please. Come on. Give the bane. What's this? Not what I wanted! Oh my god, I got massively... I got procced with every single heal. I got procced with every single heal in the group. Oh my god, and I don't think I've ever been. That was... Oh my god. I don't know if I want to be on or off, so I'll wait and see what Thancred's doing. Pure breath? No. I feel like we want to be on the ground for thunderous breath. Nope, never mind. Apparently we did want to be levitated. Okay, and Hail of Feathers has to be. No idea. I have no idea at this point what the Okay, so the bolts of lightning we don't want, and the feathers are just... Okay, good to know. Good to know. This is gonna be very helpful for when I, That's terrifying. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. It works like, it works like, Ow. What is it called? Ramoot. Works like Ramoot. Good to know. Well. Hell. Just gonna have to trust. Oh, we need to kill the flame-kissed beacon. Okay, that's what they're doing. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. This is good. This is good. Yep, they can take the damage on that one. Help. Refresh that as well because I can. Ooh, that looks dangerous. Can I put this on me? So I feel like this is gonna be a good idea to just have. Oh, that looks painful. Let's just heal up. let's just not, shall we? Well. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, I'm screwing everything up. Okay, good to know. It follows. Oh. You on break? Don't like the fact that we're going back to the ice. Oh, I don't have... That's the reason why. I don't have that. Okay, let's not do the same stupid thing I did last time. I feel like that's just gonna be smart, but to not stand in that again. I can't believe I survived that, in all honesty. Oh. Nope, not again. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna just hope that this is a good spot. It's not a good spot. But it's not the worst spot. Approaches from the southeast, huh? Well, I'm just gonna have to hope. Okay, good. It says approaches from the southeast. It doesn't actually tell me though, like whether or not it's far or close. I don't know the visuals for it yet. Uriaja is having a great time. With one, that's two to get the early extremes. I mean, you're not wrong. And we're back to the storm cloud. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt badly. I don't know. Cool. It worked. And the hail of feathers, I think we're fine. And then we want to drop off as soon as the lightning happens. Ow. Ow. Okay, so yeah, no. You want to get down for the feathers, it seems. Like, that's the best way that I can look at it. Bam. We're almost done. Then we can keep going on with the story. This is definitely going to be one that I'm going to need to follow a leader for like 10 whole rounds of doing this fight. Basically, this trial is very very confusing. I don't know the like. I could not get any guaranteed visuals, and it's a lot of quick echoes. All right. Good. And we have moved on to the next one. The next part. Oh. Well, yeah, Strider's has it.
We slew Valiarmanda. A feat that even the great Guluchacha couldn't manage.
Yeah, we did something that the leader couldn't. It was the same type of person that you had on your very first call. Attitude and job. By the way, in case you don't know, the person that you're hearing that doesn't sound like me is Tabby. Hi, sorry, I know there's new people, my apologies.
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father.
Andre says hi. Hi!
The Fidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
Oh, Anna, don't be a dick.
How
Oh, no.
you say
Don't.
that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it?
Dora also says hi. Hi!
Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
Dare you. I'm the best. You fought well, though. Keep the positivity going.
Didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
Music in this game.
The sky ruined lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
You have to have a conversation with both brothers.
We should head back and join Aaronville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
I want to go back and just see Cyrilja just like in the fetal position because Aaronville kept talking about the different fauna in the area. Right? Successful hunt. Zaralja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Sarilja in tow. He seemed disinclined to sharing any victory celebrations. Something unusual. It's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Villigarmanda, it wasn't only Urkapacha at risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Give me back my shit. Ether current. Yokoi must be anxious, wondering where and when Villagramondo will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha nodes as well, I should think. Yes, you were right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. And just like that, all of my friends leave me. But, I mean, that is basically this game in a nutshell. Hey, we're gonna go this direction. Let's all go as a group. Leaves me. Oh, okay. Hello, Sleepy Froggy. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And I hope that you find a cozy time here in the library. We can't fly yet. Let me fly. I want to fly. I don't want to teleport. I want to fly. Are any of our vaccines available to you? I have no idea. Bum 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 bum. I wouldn't be surprised if they're at work. Yeah, but humidity or the SC. I mean, they're still going right now. All right. Oh, right. Yeah, no, we're here. Yeah, 19 hours. Oh. Yeah, I put them down at the bottom so that they were closer to the stuff I was looking at more. What do you see here? Hi, Motions. Welcome in. This is now. Before you say anything, this is not the custom model. This is a live 2D model. That you are not wrong. This is an L2D, and I'm planning to kind of use these leading up to the custom one. I want to make sure that this is not the custom one. It's coming. It is coming by the end of this year, hopefully. Yeah. Oh, yes. No, it's not. Which is why I'm not too. Why did I get off? I'm moving so slow. I thought that I'm moving so slow. I thought I wasn't on a mount, and so I jumped off my mount. Fun times there. But yeah, no. This is one of the adaptables that I currently have as a possibility that people can be. Have I been playing the first Descending? Yes, I have, and I've been doing a lot of I've been playing a lot of games. A lot of games have been coming out that I've been enjoying. But I have gotten to the point where I'm no longer in the crossplay beta portion of the game. I have actually gone into the 4th area. So I am honestly looking forward to continuing that. We're actually going to be playing that on tomorrow at 10 p.m. We're going to be playing some more First Descendant and working our way through that. Yes, I'm going to help you. Oh, I need to go this way. I need to go this way. Oh no, how are you doing, Motions? How's life been treating you? It's been a while since I've seen you. Seen you in chat. Boing, 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 boing. You're on to the 3rd to last hard mode boss? Oh my god. I have so many. My problem right now is that I have so many games going on right now, and a lot of them are very time-consuming games. Very story-heavy games. If I had like one game that was more like Call of Duty than an RPG, it probably would be a lot farther in the other two.
Won't be necessary.
I sadly had to kind of start doing leveling stuff with Zenless and with First Descendant off stream because I've been... Oh.
Garmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
Oh, that's not fun.
A second feat?
You like the First Descendant, but it's not scratching the itch like Warframe does. That's fair. That's fair.
You are to fortify Valley Garmanda's
It has. It's been up and downhill. Last week, had a migraine that lasted for 3 days. Oof.
Shall we proceed?
You're gonna go to the neurologist next week to see what's up. That's fair. That is very fair. A 3-day migraine is no fun.
They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jalja, then no one is.
I swear, this guy has that kind of voice that you could just kind of sit and listen to, read the phone book for a bit. Gotcha, you're very biased to Warframe because dev buds, playing since launch, etc.
Now that our last claimant has arrived,
Is you're fucking with your vision sometimes? Yeah, my sister gets
for the skill and
pretty bad migraines, like
bravery of your
consistently pretty bad migraines.
I award you
And
a set
she talks about how it just wrecked her eyesight for that day. Like usually for like one or like a day, maybe a day and a half, she just cannot see out of one of the eyes. But no, that's very fair, Zora. Having developer buddies and everything like that for Warframe, that's very fair. I like the gunplay better in First Ascendant, and gunplay is one of the biggest things for me.
That makes 5.
In games that have
Only
them.
2 left to collect.
So First Ascendant to me feels a lot better, but I still like Warframe. I just like First Ascendant better.
He will answer for that. And for losing Valle Armanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our
But I mean,
home.
being fair, neither of those compared to me right now playing Final Fantasy. The only reason why I haven't completed the campaign is because I decided I wanted to do it all on stream.
Glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter
I haven't even
this
done
new
leveling because I want to make sure that I'm relatively close to it. The only thing I hate about First Ascendant is the grinding. That's very fair motions. We did a 24-hour stream recently because we recently hit 300 followers. And one of the portions I did was Final Descendant. Oh, this aren't the First Descendant. And Zora got to see firsthand my very poor luck when it comes to RNG stuff.
I'll consider it if
Uh.
it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch.
I
I'll
hope
be
so, because I
sending out
really
invitations.
don't want to spend so long trying to get the stuff to craft for. There's a point when the crafting just stops being fun. Glay has an infinite rocket build.
There is a day
How does Glay have an infinite
these
rocket build?
doors.
That is terrifying. I usually just try to build like super defense and super health. I don't normally think about offensive.
I doubted you could slay Valikarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
I
It's nothing.
worked on Bunny enough to get
Yet
Freyna,
debt has
but I'll probably switch over to Freyna because I much prefer the poison bulls.
wronged me if I
But I'm also working on trying to get Enzo because I really want to get
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
I want to get the quartermaster. I love the concept of like a quartermaster having like supply packs and stuff like that. It fits my support
Oh,
side
good
very
idea.
nicely.
That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The golden dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
Enzo can make a build to where you have infinite ammo. See, that's what I want. I want that. I want to just have infinite ammo for everybody. It's crazy how much shit you can do in that game. I bet. I bet.
Never aging, never dying, free from hardship and
Are they back currently at the job?
A statue
Enjoy the
of
remainder of your
goddess.
job motions. Hopefully you get through it super quick and easy.
Aye,
Good
and
vibes the
compared to
remainder of your
abstract
day.
imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions.
Warframe does that too. I honestly, I know Zora. It like Warframe goes insane. And when I'm playing with the melee stuff, I very much enjoy Warframe. I just really like the gunplay of First Descendant.
Those who go in
I'd like
search of the golden
I
city do not return.
like for Warframe. My biggest gripe for Warframe is that I cannot find a sensitivity that doesn't leave me wanting. And I know that sounds really weird. Like the rest of the game is a lot of fun. The game, like the story is very nice and fun to play. The characters are all like super unique and fun to play. I just cannot find a sensitivity that doesn't leave it too slow for when I'm aiming down sights or too fast if I'm not aiming down sights. And it destroys me because of it, because I can't find a common ground or a compromising area that works for both. It just leaves me unable to hit anything.
And saw fewer newborns. They were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never
I will say,
again
one of my big
dreamed
gripes with First
of the
Descendant
Golden City.
is this weird
So only
situation
your
with the
eye in that
sprint
one specific
where
area
it just
experienced
won't
visions. Fascinating.
it won't like
Well,
turn off
headed
even
to
though
the
I've clicked it
tail
off or
next.
something like that,
maybe we'll find
or it
out
won't
more
turn
when we get
on when
there.
I need to turn on. I have dropped off so many cliffs on accident because the game is just like, oh no, you haven't actually
Thank you
clicked
for
off the
sharing your stories
toggle
with us.
run, and so you go sprinting off, or oh, you didn't turn it back on, so now you're just falling off the face.
Gratitude.
And so it just left yours on default all this time and just became an instinct. Yeah, I just like I said, I think I almost want to say that Warframe was made for mouse and keyboard more than for controller. And I just am very poor with mouse and keyboard. I'm kind of hoping that if I get into a game, like if I do some like Valorant with people, which is kind of the reason why I'm looking to see maybe about joining Beans and Grim possibly for Valorant if they are up for it. I'm hoping that might help me with my mouse and keyboard stuff. No, that's honestly the reason. Like, if you're watching me, and I'm taking forever to hit, or like whenever I'm shooting, it's always like to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, of the target. It really is because I cannot aim in that game. It is the one game that I actually need to play melee because I can't do it. It shocks a lot of PC players when you tell them you've been on console the whole time. Fair enough. Like, if you are like, if you have it down to a science, then honestly, like, I love playing on console. Like, I play so many games on console. I'd be playing this one on console if I didn't feel like doing stuff. Don't worry about it. It's just stuff. Don't worry about it. Things and stuff. Specifically, I like the concept that maybe I may specifically have something that is because I am still waiting to do more Railjack nonsense. I need to complete my Railjack still. I don't remember what I need to do to complete it, but I know I still have like a piece or two that I need to complete. I was actually thinking about maybe next week I was going to put in a Warframe section. I don't know exactly what I was going to do during it, but I was thinking about popping it back in because it's been a bit since I played it last, and I really should play it again. I was thinking it was either gonna be on Tuesday or Wednesday though, a late night stream. That way I can play for a while and not feel like I'm needing to have a hard cutoff. I need that saltwater jar. God, I'm an idiot. By the way, I'm sorry. Normally I would just be continuing the story. Now that the saltwater has received your prayers, you need merely sprinkle it upon the glowstone scattered around the village, and the ritual will be complete. Oh, I need the saltwater jar. You're only a few steps off of it. You're probably gonna drop a necromech because those suck to grind for, and I'd rather you get the new war stuff. Thank you. You saw my my RNG. I need all the help I can get when it comes to anything RNG. I love the crafting stuff. I wish I could get luckier on getting that stuff. The grind just hurts too much. Which is, it's a horrible thing, but it's a good marketing strategy because it makes me want, like, because I want to play the game, but I have terrible luck, it makes me more willing to throw money at them. Which is a little cheatsy, but what can I do? It's been 3 full days grinding for 8 gems to build your mech. You say 8 days, I see 3 months for me. And that's if I'm really feeling the grind. If I'm not feeling the grind, add another month or 2 because there's gonna be time when I need to stop. Rage my ass. Would you like a heavy guard mech or a sword mech? When you say heavy guard mech, is that like a super shield? Because I like shields. Okay. I guess the question, there's 2 questions that come from this. One, is the heavy guard mech, is that a shield mech or is it just like a different mech? Like, I don't know what the difference between the 2 of them are. 2, you have relatively good luck, managed to grind out Revenant Prime in a week. Damn. Shield and big fuck off guns. Oh, or sword mech. I mean, it might give me a reason to actually get good with the ranged weapons. I do that because I like the shield. I like shields. Shields are personal. But then comes my next question. And this is also gonna kind of make or break. Is the shield mech, is it based around team play? Or can it be done solo? Because I'm assuming the sword mech could probably be done solo. Just because it seems like a very offensive build mech. Because I love being defense, I love playing support stuff, but in a game like Warframe, I've also found that I play a lot more solo stuff than party stuff. It's kind of like right now with First Descendant, I'm playing a lot of... okay, this is gonna sound really... Okay, it's not, I don't think it's actually that bad of a take on it. But I feel like this is one thing that First Descendant does really well compared to Warframe. I don't have to I don't like the going back to the ship after every mission thing. I like being able to just go immediately into the next game. The guard mech is better solo, but in the end it's kind of up to you. I mean, if I was gonna pick one, I like shields. I like shields, and I do like big fuck-off guns. I think those are the coolest. I just also... And if it is better for solo play, I probably would also pick the shield mech for it. Because I will probably play a lot of it solo. Freaking tree again. Leave me alone, tree. Leave me alone. I'm here now, might as well attack you. Also, welcome back everybody who got hit with the ads. I hope they weren't too scary, and I thank you so much for staying with me while I was going on. There we go, finally done. Did you falter before the towering Jalapin victory act and attacked? Big fuck up guns if built right, then have the highest easily achieved DPS in the game. That's amazing. I like high deeps. I'm a very weird individual. I love playing support. I love playing tank, but I also really like big deeps. Big numbers are nice. Oh shoot! I'm sorry if I missed you, Ken. I'm sorry if I missed you, Beans. But welcome in. I hope that you have a wonderful lurk. Absolutely want to get me a lich. I have no idea what that means. But it sounds fun. Boing, 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 boing. Boing. It's been an enlightening experience. Not chat, blah blah blah. It looks like he has a mohawk in this picture. Ooh. Would have aided in the fate of Ice 2 had the Skyruin not rendered our plans meaningless. You see, it is the duty of the Temple Guardians to drive off the dangerous creatures drawn to Villagramanda's energies. Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. At times, it was all we could do to shield the frozen Vidral from swarms upon swarms of beasts. But now that Villagramanda has been laid low, we Guardians have nothing left to guard. Of course, this is cause for celebration. Rapacha, nay all of Tyrol, need no longer fear the Skyruin's destruction. And yet, a part of me felt otherwise. Deprived of purpose, I relinquished my position. Personally, I wouldn't mind if someone made my job unnecessary. Oh. Akul Jaja has a lot to answer for. He's a dick. After the story quest, The Horror Within, you can receive a Lich, which is a specialized nemesis for you specifically. Oh. Gotcha. Let's see, you in action might move me to seek my next passion, or at the very least provide inspiration. But given your graceful air, I remained skeptical until I observed your power firsthand. I would also be remiss not to praise your economy of movement, always thinking ahead, looking for the shortest route to victory. What calling has led you to develop such commendable skills? Oh, I do a lot of things. I'm an omnicrafter. I have like all my different types of warring. Oh, okay, I'm an adventurer. Sure. Adventuring, that's what it is. Much I'd love to hear your many tales. I will not keep you. The next you have a moment, however, it would be my honor to speak with you at length. Hey guys, if I remember correctly, I now have all the Aether Currents here, which means I can fly. I can fly in this area. But now I can hit up that last bit of the map. That last little bit of the map that's just chilling over here, being unmarked. Killing them gets you their gun, capturing them makes them serve you, so they can aid you on missions and can be crew on your railjack. Oh, I think I remember you having a few of those guys. I think I remember you saying like you had a few that were like walking around the bridge when we were doing railjack stuff. Skins from a Lich or a Sister are extremely powerful upgraded variants of their base form. Oh. Where's Ironbell? Tiliala. Okay. Hey! That's awesome. I don't have to travel through. I mean, I could have just teleported, but I don't want to use up my tickets. Here. Look at that. We did so much. This is a nice little area. I bet you if it wasn't foggy, I bet you it would be absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm just so happy I can fly. Flying has been something I've been missing so badly. Ah, sorry for glitching out. My eye has something in it, and now I'm trying to get it out. Ah. Here it is. Bum, 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 bum. Is it Chuga or Chugga? Or does it really matter? We're all your rivals. Ah, gotcha. I'm gonna get some Skittles from my package. I'm gonna get. I like Skittles. I guess we'll go to 1 because that has the least number of people. Hello, I think I see you. Something very important. Like a chugga, like the train. Okay, so chugga chugga choo choo. Oh, that's who that is. Never mind. I don't want to talk to you yet. I'm gonna do role quests after I finish the main quest. I gotta say, the one... I know this is gonna sound really horrible, but the one thing that I dislike about streaming this, is that people can't watch me because they're also trying to play this. So there's like a ton of people that I want to talk to, and I'm just like, I can't talk about this. Don't spoil this, please. I'm streaming it. I don't want to do this. And then like during the stream when I'm talking about it, like all of them can't watch it because they don't want to get spoiled, and they've already. I could just talk to them to go to sleep. I don't need to run down there. Eh, whatever. I love the music. Lol has the best music in the game. I'm sorry to anyone else who thinks otherwise, but I love this music.
You have a moment?
Sure. You don't exactly tell the third princess of the country.
There's
No.
something I wanted to talk
Especially
to
when
you
you're
about.
on their land. Should have put on my glasses.
So,
What is this, gonna be a confession or something? Being fair, this joke is going a little too close to what I was saying.
it's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
When that came in.
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
Can you feel the love tonight? It's very much probably not going to be the case, but that's what this is like getting closer and closer to as we're moving forward. Warframe has a new PS Plus pack out. Forgot to mention that. Nice. I'll have to take a look and see about that. Also, when Teocon starts, the Heirloom Ember skin releases. I don't think I've seen that one. Alright. I'd like to point out we're supposed to be walking together, having a nice walk in the fresh air. Yeah, I'm not gonna climb all those stairs. I'm just gonna teleport. Man is just RP walking. Okay, sure. I wants to go do an RP walk to go fishing, sure. So, I don't plan on talking throughout all these, non-spoken clips, but I will probably try to be a little bit more quiet during the spoken ones. Unless, like, something specific happens. I know that I didn't really do that in the first one that we had today, but... And I'm trying to get through the story, so I'm kind of having to be a little bit more expedient and stuff. I kind of went into a vibe moment and just was listening to the music. Well, I bet you guys can hear it, by the way. Really good music. Token does an amazing job of that. Then the Heirloom Ember Staff. Whoa. They're really pretty. I like those.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Warkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
Yes. Keep forgetting to put the glasses
Well,
back on.
I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Look, your wallet's job is to allow you to have all the stuff that you, that make you happy. That's your wallet's job, is it's happy when it's empty because it means that it got to spend on stuff that you want. That's the way I like to look at it.
I realize nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends The music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
It's got the idea. What? The sort of thing I'd expect you to say. I like it. I like a place where people are
Really?
happy.
I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot. So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness.
This is always nice. I like happiness.
Just like Cryle said.
I'm sure you're happy that you'll get a free Saren Prime. Yes, I will be
Taking
happy.
the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve. With each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it
Well,
wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
of course.
Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
All right. Nice moment. Our character really deserves this piece compared to all the crap that's been happening in previous expansions. And as one does when you are the main protagonist in an RPG, you don't sleep with any covers. You just lay down. Being comfortable in sleep is not a thing. I'm really saying is I wish I could sleep like an RPG character. Just having a good day. My character's just having a good day. It's always nice. I don't think I've actually seen my character that content. Like that just nicely happy. Not ecstatic, not, extremely happy, anything like that. Just like being on an actually restful vacation sort of contentment. I don't think I've actually seen our character be that throughout the entire game. Ooh. Back to the road. Ooh, the weapon. 663, I don't think I need to worry about that one. Yeah, the weapon will need to go to my Pictomancer, or it'll go to my Summoner. It'll go to one of the two. Don't know, though. Don't know which one. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, ba, da, ba, 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 da, ba. Yes. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna bring this up again. I'm getting that bastard back for stepping on my taco. Good. Be the powerhouse that we know you to be. Okay. Foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn servant. Ooh, that is kind of weird. Ugh. Mabik? We're finally using the dirigible, guys. We're finally doing it. I love our character's inability to actually, like, genuinely give a face of, like, oh, it'll be fine. No, the face always has this look of concern, like, I hope you brought a barf bag. Dirigible landing! Look at all them dirigibles. Next flight to Yak to L will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. An exit will... Hold on. I gotta do this. Give me a second. I'm actually really surprised that there's like a ton of PDF for it. Damn. Huh. Let's say. If doing the script for like a boarding would be hilarious. So I was looking it up, and there's actually a script right there. It's actually kind of funny. Not funny, but like I could do it, just because I think it'd be fun to do. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. And also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instructions card located by the seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. At this time, we request that you also leave your phones, pagers, radios, and remote-controlled toys be turned off for the full duration of the flight, as these items might interfere with the navigational and communication equipment on this aircraft. We request that all other electronic devices be turned off until we fly above 10,000 feet. We will notify you when it is safe to use such devices. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Airlines is proud to offer the passengers a smoke-free environment. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you for flying. Had to do it. I had to do it. We were going to fly, I had to do it. Oh, look. I can guarantee it'll stay in the air. We'll be fine. Are you ready? Bags packed and your bias said, as though my back will lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. Just want to make sure that you're not nervous. Be truthful. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I settled my nerves. Sure. Nicest person I've ever met. I'll try not to crush your hand. Trust me, I don't think you could. There she is. Third promise. Wait a moment. Ha! Hello. Mablu and Tobly. Of course, of course. I'll wait as long as yeah, words. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Oh, good. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yogg-Togthal as a protective ward against for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant whom first sales are attributed. Oh. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. Interesting. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? Welcome back from the ads, everybody. I hope you guys were not too scared. One in Yogg-Togthal, to where it seems you were going. All right, the next. Ooh. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there? Or, I mean, it seems that your grandpa was part of the party, so he was probably just adventuring around. Yeah. Just gotta board this dirigible. Oh, you can't let your fans down. Last call for passengers to Yogg-Togthal. This is just like airports, but definitely not like the US airport system. There's not nearly enough people staring at you thinking that you are an evil person. The next Dawn Servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be.
The fierce
Oh, it's so
proud
pretty.
land call it the Azure Forest.
Oh.
Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here where the Shebral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Terrell, Yaktel. Oh, it's very pretty though. I like the nightfall. I like the night. Very pretty.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumauka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Love hearing everyone's different variations on saying the same word.
Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
It was one
Wow.
time.
Is the Shebral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right.
Most free.
Can't stand here with my knees
Ah,
knocking forever.
yeah.
Let's get going.
Freedom. Thicker vegetation can reduce visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all time. Don't worry, I'm going to immediately leave the sightline of everybody because you guys always walk away from me. Ugh. Nice. Well, I'm going to send you all the good vibes I can, Zora, to you so that you can get through your last hour perfectly free of any issues. And if there are any issues, that they can be dealt with swiftly and efficiently. You're adorable. For a flying squirrel, I bet. Ether current. I don't know what I'm more upset about. The fact that it put me down here just to now. Oh, fish. Fish. Hello, fish. 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 Hello, fish. Fish, 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 fish. Northwest. You think it's up on that rock? I bet you it's up on that rock. Even if it's not up on that rock, I can easily go down. It's not as easy to go up. Oh, giant octopus creature. Meow. 84 yums to the west. Give me the aether currents. There you are. I knew it was up on here. Okay. Here's the next one. Really far to the east, so we'll continue with the story now. Ow. We'll take this way. This area looks like it's somewhere that I can climb up, so we'll take it. Please tell me that it is a place I can go up. Please. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Sure. Why not? Let's see what happens. We're just gonna quickly do this. Come on, guys. Get in here. Get in here. Oh my god, they wrecked me. They destroyed me. They killed me very fast. I was not ready for that. It's okay though, we'll just head back over to the dirigible. Fly to L again. Whoops. Artel. I keep wanting to say that it's... Yep, let's just do that real quick. We're fine, everybody. We're fine. And I think we're in a different area because I believe that the fate that I was in is gone now. And I still have like 10 minutes. We're gonna just go and do the actual story now for a bit. Dodge the sight line of the flying squirrel. And we move on. Process. Interesting. They're making you come in tomorrow? No, that's disgusting. Is it gonna be like a flex shift where you're gonna make up the time that, you know, make up the time off, or is it just a sucks to suck situation? Cause ew. You get a wacky waving arm man for your desk. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Wacky waving flailing arm man, flailing arm tube man. Come down to Al's wacky waving inflatable flailing arm man, or flying arm tube man emporium today. Excuse me. I don't think I've seen a person use an arm for a while. Yeah, before I do that, I'm gonna go do this, but so I can just teleport the next time. It's just, hey, you're coming in tomorrow, you'll be paid, and that's about it. Ew. I mean, at least they're paying you because they legally have to. I am a person who very much likes their time off. It allows me to do stuff that I actually want to do. Exaggerating about the Senates, the grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Thankfully made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Yeah, that's a pretty massive hole in the ground. It is a definite hole in the ground. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. Continue on. First task is finding the elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. Promise and her retinue, I presume. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant Selector. Then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars at the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. Oh. Everyone? Rawr! Rawr! Thank you for the rawr, Mal. Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hello. Bum. Lots of driving today? That's about all you've done? Oof. I hope you like driving, because otherwise,
We
ugh.
are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As a Brash Rash, I have the honor of serving as elector on behalf of my people.
Enough, but you're glad to have arrived at your destination? Well, I'm glad too. I hope that wherever you are, it gives you lots of positive vibes.
We have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise. If you would please join us.
Hi, friends. Please tell me that this is a game show.
Thus far, you have
Please.
seen each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner.
Damn.
Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
All right, who's getting which?
12 forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Agree with Alize.
Clemens, please present your colors. I have red.
We got a red. Vinny.
Blue.
Okay, so which one are we joining?
And the rest?
Who's get red? Who gets blue? Ah, we're with Kona.
Together again, as fate would have it.
Victory's as good as ours.
That actually makes me really happy.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Yeah, boy.
Not the one head.
Really? You're gonna complain about the person that you'd probably classify as the second strongest out of the 4?
Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Bibil.
The cooking show. This is amazing. This is
We
amazing.
must cook another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Yes, because they actually were smart enough to bring in people that weren't just frickin' yes men.
Things reflect the history and development
It's the Great to Raleigh Bake Off. Now here's the real question though. Is it like the Great to Raleigh Bake Off, or is it like Chopped?
Cold climes, true.
That's not Skittles. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed.
They've all had different practices
Well,
involving food and drink.
apparently you guys can tell when I'm eating Skittles. The mouth moves when I'm chewing.
So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along? But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
Respect tradition, accept innovation. That is how you make a prosperous nation. The side note is the music is pretty good in this one. It's not as good as Tuli Yolal, but I really like Tuli Yolal's music. It is like my favorite music. I would probably say like if you want to know what I classify as like my favorite day-to-day genre of music, go to Tuli Yolal and listen to both the day and the night section.
Let the feat of repast begin.
Love the record scratch that starts the theme. Nice.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
I don't know. There's a very big difference between the two groups. Zaral and Bakul both are very much just whatever, let's go. Meanwhile, Kona and Wook are both and Lamati are both very much like, I need to sit and think. Unfortunately, this unique stipulation have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempts to delay us. Because he doesn't want to give in to what he classifies as lesser. Okay. Where are you going with this, Kona? Malati, that is not at all what I think he's thinking. No, Kona, you really are thinking that, aren't you? You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6, the 2 claimants Saril Jah and Bakul Jaja's lackeys. Whereas we have a team of 9, that's 3 more, that we can mobilize. With the task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemblage necessary ingredients. Too easy! Too easy! I must be overconfident lest we make a careless mistake that could easily have been avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Zabruk Pibel. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Zabral people. Let us gather here once we've seen clues as to what this village has to offer. This is where we learn that they actually don't know how to make Pibel here. You have to go to a different location to figure that out. Patch kitty. That kitty has an eye patch. I see people flying, and it minorly upsets me. Look out. Hey. Alright, let's see. Where do we go to look? Must look. Ooh, colorful spaces. Light-hearted lady. All we need. Oh, cool. Colorful spices. Don't mind me just feeling up the spices. A number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in a basket. That one's called achiote. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, but its medicinal benefits are significant as well. If you were at home, you'd just join to fly a few feet over your head. Just to taunt me. Truly, truly being very rude. Boing, boing. Fastidious fellow. Wish I could tell you, friend, a dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Hunmu Rook himself. But your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still Ibruk to be had at market. Ah, we need Ibruk. 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 Ibruk, Ibruk, Ibruk. Poobigo Guardian. Hi, buddy. How's it going? We ought to cut our losses and head to Mamuk. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think he won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could its second time be? Wow, guys. What are you looking at, salt liquor? Mind your business. It is my business. You literally are talking about my business. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. You literally are talking about my business. That's cute. That's a cute outfit. Oh. Don't worry, Tabby. You only got a half hour. You got this. And then we can get some food. We can get food. Would you like some Chinese? Or I think, yeah, Chinese. Bum 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 bum. You know, it's probably inside the build. Nope, never mind, it wasn't. A bright banana peel. That is an iridescent banana peel. What is that banana peel? Holy shit, that is a banana peel. An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no, it appears I've gone and dropped my nodule. I mean, Chatika banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam issuing from my underground oven. Ah, there's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. Oh, you have Stardew on Monster. I don't know about food, just frustrated. Okay. Okay, so underground oven. Bro's even got RGB in the bananas. No, don't say it. Don't say it. You can say that it adds a certain appeal. Wow. Due to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. Hi, Blahaj, how's it going? Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming or denying any relation to it. But one in particular she attributed to all common Zabral dishes. Akcheote. I see, then if Zabrok Pibble is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alphino claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. I'm doing great. I'm doing pretty good. Abby is still at work and apparently is having a frustrating day, so I'm hoping to send some good vibes her way. Bundles of stuff. Inside those bundles then, don't you? But yeah, I'm having a pretty good day. Tomorrow is my Friday, so I'm really excited for that. A brook, without a doubt. Because it was a brook. Need fresh a brook. A brook pibble. So to summarize, the dish is one of a brook flavored with a combination of spices that include archiote and steamed underground within najul or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forest while you were all exploring the village. Really, I'm surprised Thancred went out and explored. Between the local vegetation and wild brook, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Like, because I would have thought that Thancred would be like super big on like talking. He's charismatic as hell. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. Alphino is very good at gathering firewood. I too should be glad to volunteer mine aid. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lead someone to a suitable Ibrook if they will perform the requisite deed. Alizair? Oh wait, what if that leave with me? I got nothing. As for the non-jewel leaves, I believe I'm capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find non-jewel in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartland, forest far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with the locals, after all. Lamati, Storia, you would accompany me on my errand. Thancred was also the survivalist rogue for a while, too. Scouting... yeah. I mean, scouting the area, that makes sense. But I would have always thought of him as being more of the... I always kind of forget that he left the debonair phase in Heaven's Word. The sooner we find it, the sooner we can eat. Hungry. Look is hungry. Put my glasses back on. I keep forgetting to have them. Anyways, I got a couple of things that I need to actually... 663. None of my clothing is better than that. Cool. So we will do that then. Doing that real quick, and then we'll grab this. The weapon will have to go to someplace else. Probably the next one I level. Look at it. Dark's Net, chest wrap of healing. I love it. Oh my god, do I love this. It is so pretty. Oh, I love this. Oh my god. Wait, what keep dye on it? What can be dyed on it? Okay, so that's one dye. Ah, and the rest? Oh, but I feel like this is one of those ones that's like really gonna need some nice dark colors. Although this is a really nice color, I might just leave the second dye with Terebrinth. Oh, this is such a good... Oh, I love this outfit. Oh my god. It's so good. I'm gonna keep it on. I don't normally do that, but this is a good outfit. I like this one. It's not as good as the steampunk one that you get in Endwalker and whatever it was previously. Finally, in Fallout 76, they're bringing back the Halloween event that's been out of game for 5 years. Damn. Was it like the original one or something like that? Because I feel like I remember a Halloween event when I first was playing 76, like before I stopped playing it. Oh, hello again. Did you need something? I would like to barter for some of your best goods, please. Now, jewel leaves, for purposes other than Zibert Pibil? Naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forest for more. Gol Magique Grove is the source of the finest nodule leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. I see. I'd hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredients, then to the Jatika Heartland we shall go. You're wearing my glasses. Allow me to save you the trip. Traveling there requires you to go through the Tinnick Traverse, but it has caved in, due to the recent storm, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our nodule leaves. But we can, can't we? If there was no way to curing them, you would have suspended the feat, or else altered its objective. There's an unfixable glitch that ruined a server if it happened, and now they're bringing it back to a new section of the map they added. Oh, okay. Apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That is very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find Zibert Pibil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. I can't wait. By the way, I don't think she's actually finished eating a single plate of food that we know of. It was an unfixable glitch that ruined a server. Damn. If there are no leaves here and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all of our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen the understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tuliolol. So perhaps there is something about Zibert Pibil that we have yet to learn, something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Is that right? Oh, I see. Like, who was the first to make it, its history, that sort of thing? Ahem. If it's Yaktel's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War. Between the Zabral and the Mamelja, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Zibert Pibil. Huh? What does steamed Ibruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ilion Azo. It lies a short distance to the east. Village of Ilion Azo. Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let us go and see this place. Alright. 365 yalms to the south. It's not where we're going, so instead we're gonna go and do our own thing. Bum, bum. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, I see what you're meaning, by the way. I can see what you're meaning, by the way, Mal. with that record scratch. I didn't hear it at first, but it sounds amazing. Is this like, this sounds like it could compete with Lahi. It sounds amazing. It's very RPG. If that sounds really weird, but it is like, it feels like almost like one of those requirements that typically happens in an RPG. Like any RPG needs these different types of songs. It's kind of like the underwater level always being like with a xylophone that's like super muted or something like that, or like the desert section is basically just like Middle Eastern music. Ooh. And let's just pop that while we're also 379 yams to the east. Nope, 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 nope. Ayati, no. I said no. No, go away. Go away. I'm sprinting. Can't you see me sprinting? Alright, I'm close enough. I'm gonna break off to the left a little bit and grab this. Wow, thank you, Tree Root, for being an absolute bastard. And another fight. I do like the combat music. It's so good. It reminds... Okay, this is another Square Enix game, so it's not too surprising. But it reminds me a lot of Octopath Traveler. A lot of this music reminds me of that game. And I need to finish that game. I'm so upset that I didn't finish it. 86 yams to the what? To the northeast. We're gonna go... There it is. I found it. I found the Aether Current, everybody. It's fine. I found it. I found it, so we're good. No. For this outfit, no. I don't like the glasses. I'm gonna go with contacts. It's a shame that all this is all destroyed and such. You want a desert section that's just EDM for no reason? That would be hilarious. And I kinda now want one. As well. Like, I really want one. It was a place of light and fire. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Look! Evu! Hello! I didn't know you were in Yaktel. Was picking up lumber from Ixbrax when I heard the third promise was on her way to the site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, and so followed you here. Book-Ivo is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You are a member of the Third Promise's retinue, I believe. Retinue? For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh, please tell me he recognizes. Please. Kona. Now that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard it? Kona, as in the second promise of Tulialul. To think I addressed the Dawn Servant's own son with some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please don't dwell on it. Alright, then I shan't dwell on it. You are so fast on that. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about Zebruk Pivil. While I am forbidden by the Zebrax Rax to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Yaktel's history. You enter the desert and your steps are in rhythm with the bass. Every time you reach the peak of a dune, it sounds like the beat is about to drop, and as you slide down, it plays out the drop, and it's like, oh, that would be cool. That would be so cool. Given the lower forest where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops, this drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Zabral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors higher ground, and the Zabral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. Dead drop dunes. Oh, that'd be a cool name. You must understand, the Mamulja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with each other. The Hubigu, Bunnawa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Zabral in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bunnawa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of different clans could not have children together. The Red Snouts could not have children with the Yellow Snouts. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigu and Bunnawa both. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first autarch, ruler of the three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone of leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Gonna be a bit.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinderfield.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Oh, I got an echo. Echo time, everybody!
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Puff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest. Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, Do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
I thought we're actually hearing the
Not until those
second head.
affairs
The valid reason.
come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then?
You get destroyed.
You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
A very nice group of people.
You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How they Belu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
You gotta be flexible. Flexible.
Cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
Flexible.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Aw. I like that. I like that a lot. He's staring at that log.
So began that
I know something's
legendary
back there.
banquet.
I wouldn't have gotten hit with the echo if I hadn't.
One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chabrol steamed najul.
Huh.
Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
Aw.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Shabral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation.
Food is a thing that all cultures can get behind.
The Dawn Servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn Servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd.
Food is a very important thing. It's what causes wars and can end wars because of the fact that everyone can understand it. Everyone understands food.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Please don't take that the wrong way, buddy.
Then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Bibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
Oh, bum, bum. Again, something is back behind that tree. That tree and I are not friends right now. That tree and I are not friends. Something is behind it.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Unsurprising.
Bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
And all the food puns are going really hard on this one. Gotta lie, it really looked like my character just froze in place there. Like they just paused the animation. New pants! Time for the new pants! Dark Mahogany. That's the name of it. It's the Sarsenet slaps. The Sarsenet. Okay. Acceptable pants. Not my favorite pants, but the dress kind of makes up for it. You know, you're not supposed to really look at the pants. Ooh. A gift? I'm gonna get a gift. No closer to procuring the necessary nodule leaves, unless... Tell me, what was the historic feat commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. What is up with the giant gerbil over there? I am scared of the giant gerbil over there. Oh. Huh. Okay, we got those creatures, the ones that are in Novrond. Aww. Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us true. Especially one at the heart of so significant a battlefield. Lemiti, Historia, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me anything that catches your eye. I mean, I'm thinking that we're looking for the nodule that is chilling here, which is then going to get stolen as we, you know, because we keep talking about what we're doing outside of the quiet hours. Soil's been overturned. Yeah, they made it in this area, I would assume. One buried a box. Well, well. I would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but there they are. Fresh nodule leaves. None of Rook's doing, I'd wager. The poetry in hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end. Freedom! Freedom! So we planned it all along. Thank you again, Wook. We wouldn't have been able to find these leaves without your help. I believe Tabby's actually going to be off soon, too. It's my honor to render assistance. And with apologies to present company, allow me to offer encouragement as well. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the feat of reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. All devised solutions to the Hanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Inihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tuliolol and what they hold dear. Did you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright? I'm ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. Poor Kona literally just got face blasted with a point-blank face blast with a fact check. We have what we need. Let us return to Ikbrax. Please don't leave me. I can't protect you if you're gone. Guys. Guys. You know what? Screw you guys. I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to get back to Ixbrawl and I'm going to have to walk away again. So I'm going to go collect some stuff and make my time worth it. Like they're dancing. This is a massive landmass. 324 yalms to the south. Oh, I really hope that Tabby hasn't been left in like a call or something like that. That would suck. L. 168 yalms to the south. Yeah, pretty sure you and Tabby get off at the same time. Yes. I believe so. I'm going to get a lot of people deciding to attack me, by the way, because I am near their level. So they think that they can take me out. Don't miss it, don't miss it. Oh my god. That scared me. I very much thought that I was going to be gone. I didn't know how to drop all the way down. 412 yalms to the west. It does not seem... Judging by how this is looking... Yeah. Seeing the map, the mini-map, I feel pretty safe in the thoughts that, it seems like that is the case. Here, okay, fun. I like the fact that they have relatively nearby. That's good. I'm glad that they did that. Yeah, okay. So, good news is I can just teleport to Ikbrax. And not feel like I have to worry about anything. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Thank you. I was very worried. Very worried. 340 to the southwest. Okay. So I could continue. I could do that, but I'm going to finish up this first. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-da ba-dum bum ba-da bum ba-da ba-dum bum ba-bum bum ba-da ba-ba-da-da ba-ba-da-da. And I'm back. Let's do the cooking. Let's do the cook-off. How about they figured out like how much time it takes to cook things? Did everyone fare? We got the nodule leaves. Look, Evu came along and helped us find them. Look, Evu was here. I would have liked to have said hello. He gave us an important history lesson. Welcome back, people, from the ad break. I hope it wasn't too scary. That Golul Jaja brought an end to centuries of warfare surprises me little, but to achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest of solutions. How about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Yanje and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need, with no mention of what we needed them for, of course. Oh shit. Oh, hi. I'm pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest has to offer. Thank you, Alphino, for being spectacular. Spoken like a true expert. Did you want to get some, Elsie? Yeah. Or did you have something else that you'd rather have? No, I'm just... It was a spirited creature, so much that its hunter fell down quite a few times. What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand? Amazing. I cut a good portion of local herbs with particular attention to the seeds that yield achiote. I'm told our resident astrologer divined the appropriate measurements for the seasonings as well. Through further inquiry, did I determine the ideal balance of spices. Well, what? You gave that job to the whitest of men. They don't have made rest to prepare as a special. I presume that at least one among us has versed in culinary arts. Technically, yes. Yes, I can. Why is he from here? So, right, I'm a level 90 culinarian. Thank you, Rar. After what did you lying about it? Am I a level 90 culinarian? Yeah, I'm a level 90 culinarian. You're a bunch of busy whining about it. Yes. Let us cook. Cryo, we have to cook. We must cook. Also, I love the healer's outfit for the garb that you get. 90k. The 90... Yeah, I guess 93? Yeah, that's the one that Mal also liked. It's so nice. Healthy is fullest. Do you have another idea? What? I'm just asking. No,
It smells so good.
Good. There is
you were gonna get that particular
prepare our
place
sample
tomorrow.
at once.
Also, it requires pickup.
At first, I wasn't sure about being
I don't feel like
stuck with
doing,
the
and you
one
don't
head.
feel like doing.
But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Get hit with the elementary school insult. Everyone knows that when dealing with a petulant child, the more immature the joke, the better. It does look really good, actually.
Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
This looks amazing.
to see if it is amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Give me the taco.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
Tiny taco.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably.
I like the term
Granted, anyone
admirably.
might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter.
The term admirably always seems to be a negative connotation, because it always is like, you've done admirably, but
Significance of the dish, about Yoctel's history
credit
of
there, you
violence
actually
and
did
your
it,
father's
right?
role in ending it.
Or look who finally... Huh?
Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. Through understanding, it's gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
Okay. That is a massive whiff. No. If you would like those, you can have them. I'll get something else.
I see.
He angry. He angered.
While your effort
You
looks
angered
the
him.
part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated.
Do you know if
in
you can
spice
still
before
order,
being steamed in an earthen
Mexican?
oven.
This is making me really want some burritos. It's fair.
Oh. And what about
Like
the
specifically the
Jatica
that right?
banana
Oh,
leaf?
yeah.
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves. You can't.
Yeah, it looks like they're still available for it.
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they?
Usual tortillas.
That which they
Yes.
needed, they acquired simply by showing
Queso?
interest in our history.
What? Queso?
and
Extra queso?
heritage.
Sure. With the extra queso? Yes, please.
It's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Oof.
Your
You know,
dish
it's not
lacks an essential
surprising.
ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
God, that stare's unsettling. Oh, right. She can see the future. No, she can. She knows. I thought she could. Yeah, she can read people's emotions. Oh, the chicken borscht. Right, right. Ferdola.
What do I care?
No, I thought the Ferdola could. She's got one. They use crowns with it. They've got the same, or at least she has seen one. Oh, but no, there's an aura in Borscht. We can see it. Oh, I honestly have not gone through.
This is so tender it melts in your mouth. And
Hey guys, congratulations, Lamati has finally found food. Lamati finally gets her happens. Lamati finally gets her food.
This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Okay, now you're kind of being a little bit too targeting on that one.
Choke on your harmony.
Come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
You have some, please?
Don't have to tell me twice.
Look, I get that I can just subsist on Aether for my entire life, but I would like some food.
That was bliss. You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
I'm pretty sure Tabby would rather take that role. As personal chef.
Was palatable enough, I suppose.
Kona, you're the kind of person that probably likes Archon loaf. No right for anything having to do with flavors, knowing where you visited. Also, apparently,
these keystones.
people that are from his tribe are also not fond of like hot foods. Oh, so not like spicy food, but like heat hot. Yeah. Well, no, that's because he's a cat. Cat boy. Cats can't handle heat. Cats also can't taste heat, but you know, this fantasy game doesn't really change that. Doesn't really allow that.
Well, I should get going then. I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
Kona, you're happy. Oh no.
The sixth keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone.
Let's see, we're still missing the third one. Or the fourth one.
Something important.
We're missing the third one. That was the trial of the boss. Right.
Was there any shipwreck people
Right,
left?
at bots.
I could really use another helping.
You really just wanted more food. And your question, no, you emptied them, and we had to sit and stare at you while you were doing it. I'm still of the mindset. No one else talked about the flavor of the food. I still am of the mindset that we all just sat and stared as Kona, Lamati, and Rook ate the food in front of us. What was that? New wares are available from the Zabral merchant. We got boots. We got boots now. Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of the Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Tenitbek traverse, which connects the upper forest of the Jatika heartland, is still impenetrable. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Then let us each use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surrounds, if Arnville would oblige me with the tour. Very well, I have no other engagements. Then I'll come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktel. Oh, that's right. Mablu did say something about the foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join? Yeah, sure, why not? I got time to kill. Hi, Jonich, how's it going? Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. He's middle-aged. Let us make inquiries. Alrighty. She's just talking about what we're doing and doing. Yeah, I'm missing too much. Your, emotes got approved. Oh, that's amazing. It's always good to see. It's always good to hear that all those like when we can get some new emotes or stuff running. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, so adorable. I love them. They're amazing. They're spectacular. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? I gotta check to see if I can go down. They say that I can't, but I really want to try. And at least see if I can get to that other aetherite. Or aether current. I just really want to get these aether currents. I just want to fly. Let me fly. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly. I love the rave sticks. This is chuckling as he was trying tiny choking you. That's amazing. How far is the next one? 391 yalms to the south. I feel like I'm at a point where I'm not gonna really be able to get any further. But I will clear out this section. That way I can at least see if... Yep, okay. That's how I kind of thought. Oh wait, you didn't clear it completely. How dare you not clear out completely? Devious. Devious, I tell you. Oh, I mean... You had them draw it, so... If you're not going to enjoy what you're drawing, then what's the point of doing the arts? Speaking of which, I need to set up a time to do an art stream, and you need to set up a time to do a lawn mowing stream. Why, for real, do I still gotta do that? Yes! For real. The old lady's shaky. There. It was a surprise emote? That's... Honestly, even... That's... The fact that it was a surprise makes it actually a little better, I'm not gonna lie. It makes it a bit better. I need to update my emotes. But I'm probably not gonna do that until the new custom model gets dropped. Does not have a determined date, which is why I'm talking about it. Once I stop talking about it, that's when you can know that things are kind of in the works. Recurring emotes are very cute. I do love them very much, and they will probably at least stay for a while, until kind of we get to a point where the transition is all but inevitable. Because if I have a default, I want to make sure that the emotes follow up with the new default. As it stands, it's already technically not my default anymore. No, I do. I love my emotes. I love my emotes so much. They did an amazing job doing this. Born mage passed through Ibras roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather. Not by blood, but he is a family nonetheless. Foreign Mage did indeed visit Ibrax, Master Galoof. She's thinking about the tacos. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied. More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yokoi once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Ukapacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yokoi claimed Yatta at their land. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jatika heartlands. And that must be where they had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family. So believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish nothing but success. By helping the third promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. That was a perfect time for the transition between day and night, or night and day. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Astoria. May I request a moment of your company? Sure. Go on, we'll wait for you. But no, it changed from nighttime to daytime right when the music changed. Oh, that's off. Or not changed, but like, built. Thank you for obliging me. First, let's head to the cenote behind this village. Yay. Please tell me I can jump over the fence. Oh good, I can just walk through it. Hell. Got me a wheel. What? It's my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea had softened my resolve. Okay. As the leader of our community, I am gladdened to see that the third promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, we're having a wonderful time. She's learning about the people. It's pretty great. Is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Woklamat. Yeah, I'd say so. It does me well to hear that. Oh, is he her father? He's totally her father. My daughter would be about her age. Oh, girls are really born amongst the Zabral, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old. An accident, it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Okay. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamujal and Rajabral had learned to live in peace, but who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminals sought to undermine the future of Zabral. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn servant Gulul Jaja. Oh my god! Though she was born to lead the Zabral, fate had greater plans for Woklamat. Only the Dawn servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamuk, then rancor towards the Zabral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. I ask you, not as the Dawn servant's elector, but as a father, watch over the third promise. Defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in shadow. Will you do this for me? Yeah. No, I was gonna do that regardless. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Why do I feel that it was a dual-headed bastard that did it? Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tulia law, but a concerned father. Lots of dads. Well, we had so much mom energy with Emmeline, and, you're not wrong. And you're Stola. I just suffices to say, this conversation must remain between us. Fair? Fair. We did have to get some dad energy back in. And when you had that sense of being credit, ring. I mean, being fair, there was only 2 expansions ago. Oh, asshole. Look. How unbelievably not surprised. Oh, okay, we did get our own Zibrook Pibble. Okay, good. I was very scared. Yeah. By the way, were you able to get the order? Oh, good. Sandals! Are they nice sandals? I can't see. I can't. Okay. Sorry, we're gonna get a brief moment of art. I am. That did it. It does it automatically. I really don't have an option. I know. That's why I said you're gonna have a brief moment of art. And just like that, went into ads. These are really nice sandals, actually. I like this outfit. It's a nice outfit. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please, do not keep the third promise waiting. Okay. Cool. By the way, I realized that my Viper doesn't have a couple of, like, it doesn't have rings, if I remember correctly. So, I have to go and get those from the Poetics. Everything else should be fine, because everything else is at 90, but I had to get those 2 up from 80. It's not unleveled up Viper, but... I think at the very minimum I should probably get Viper up to 90 before I start working on leveling other classes after my, Scholar. Upon speaking with Wuklamot, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Do you think an hour and a half is plenty of time? It is going to put me at item level 663. Or not sync me to item level 663. Maximum level. Maximum level of 94. Well, I'm ahead of that, so that should be okay. Welcome back. I hope that the ads weren't too scary. And I thank you so much for watching through them. You didn't miss anything. This is all some story stuff. I can't talk about what I was wanting what you're talking about, though. Alright, you don't have to say. More importantly, the Tinnet Traverse still isn't cleared yet. Something about even more rocks. Too many rocks. Always rocks. And I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing has worn me out. Bye, Kryle. Kryle's gonna get kidnapped. And that does sound tempting. Then I guess I am by myself now. A moment, promise. You're one of Bakul Jaja's. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? They say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise.
What is the meaning of
Oh,
this?
goody.
And just how far do you plan on taking us?
I think I know what's about to happen.
Oh, Morok! Bakul Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Technically disqualify him.
Is
They
that
struck
all
him.
you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
I'd like to point out that this all happened in about 30 seconds.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Homoruk my...
Say shit.
Silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them.
Oh, I remember this fight.
Just you and me.
Yeah, I remember you bitching about the fight.
If that adventure attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
The funny thing is,
Heartless fiend. Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages. Come on then. You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight.
I like to point out that he knows that if I get involved, that's where the issues are gonna come in.
I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue.
He'll literally put you guys to sleep.
By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Wow. Hey.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
That was a You remember Yzma from Emperor's New Groove? Open the door and we'll kill you. Don't you mean but? Fine, or fine. Open the door or we'll kill you. Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't try anything funny.
Foreign scum! Who are you to mock me?
Yes! Oh, glorious day. Oh, that was the response that I really wanted. Oh, that was exactly the response I wanted. Congratulations. That's what it. Oh, it felt so good saying that. I am. I know. Oh my god. Hearing that response made that statement so good.
I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
That statement made me so happy. This battle, you will play as Wook Lamont. Through skillful combat, Wook Lamont will gain the resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, they will recover HP. Use them early and often to emerge victorious. But no, that honestly made me feel better about him stepping on my taco. Getting that response made me feel so much better. Alright, what do we got? We got a heal. We got an AoE. We got... Run of the Ronek. I'm assuming is the dash. Okay, so that's the Tomahawk throw. Okay! That's a cool-ass move! I can now see why she's, Get back here. Let them kicking your ass. God, that move's cool.
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens.
Oh, really? Come over here. Here, just push me over here, please. Thank you.
No more tricks, voicechanger. We're settling this here and now.
Come on.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
Throwing around. Throwing shit around. Smacky smacky. A limit break. I'm not ready for questions. Wait, shotguns bravery? Shotguns bravery. Ow. Well. Okay, I think she's done. So now I can bring back the sounds. I can bring back my voice. Come on. Oh, I think I know which one is. I think I know who's the actual target here. Gain strength through her resolve. Alright, are you gonna kick me, or are you not gonna kick me? God, I love that move. Such a good move. I have so much fun with it. It's so spinny. So spinny. Oh, it's life. Okay, it has life cycle. Good to know. Okay, that's why it's such an important thing. Don't do that. I really need you to not do that. Alright. Dog is being very aggressively loud today. I'm so sorry, everybody. Ah. Ah. Sorry, everybody.
Not enough to claim the title of Dawn Servant.
Hey.
I must carry on Papa's
Bravery!
his love for our people.
Switch over to this. Get a little hit. A little switch. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Ah! Okay, good. I made it. Oh, that was a little worrying. Oh shit, I got another one. I mean, I'll take it because it means that I then get to... By the way, she's literally a DPS warrior. Like, come on. No wonder she can't tank, though. Like, that explains a lot, actually. Because I don't want to. That's why. Is that enough? Oh, yeah. She does. The wing! I got fettered. Big time event?
I will be the next Dawn Servant, and I'll protect
Yodel and
my
Ash struggled
people's
with that one.
happiness to the
Really?
last.
Okay. I think you struggled with it. Ah!
That's when there's no way.
This is such a cool invulnerability.
Of you.
What? But that was everything I had!
Yeah, and I don't care.
I can't stand it anymore!
Oh, really? Really? Come on. Come on, guys. Be better.
This is our fight! Stay out of it! You bring shame upon us.
Oh. The hired thugs weren't actually supposed to come in.
This is for Mamuk! We cannot lose!
That's funny.
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see.
Ooh,
Send your whole army. We still won't need.
just keep spamming the AoEs. Why do anything else when you got AoEs?
She wasn't like this before!
Unleash the true potential. I already did it. Apparently I already did it, everybody. Oh, that was satisfying. I don't think that was too hard. An ally. She definitely is slow to start. She needs to build up. But she can constantly... You have to basically lifesteal your hopes. And you constantly are putting that heal on. Like, as much as possible. Every time. It does not stay off cooldown. But then you can kind of get to the end and it doesn't matter.
Reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be?
Because.
House cat beat all of us.
Because.
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanu Hanu, Releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think
It's full of
tormenting
breath.
my people again,
Hmm?
you will
Smaller,
answer
so I
to
can
me.
breath. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. The petulant child got told no.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he
Sounds
was up to.
surprising.
But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
Good.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright?
But got here a lot sooner than I expected. I'm not gonna lie.
So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tulihyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
That one, this one had a very, Are you okay? Funny house. Fancy barbecue. Massive barbecue. Just, barbecue. Hey. Oh, so not spicy. Yeah, honey barbecue. Gotcha. Well, I can relate to most, but I have to temper it with ketchup. Will I be to 96? I think I will. If not, very close. Okay, well, while this is going on, hopefully it's not... What? Some honey. Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp...
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover.
And rest and recovery you shall do. Hungry.
Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk pibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish.
I'm not gonna lie, it is very funny.
As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
Ryanja is being the nice dad.
But there is
Thancred being the
ignorance.
cool dad.
I
Like,
have barely considered what the people of Tudi Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I fail to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
depends on if he learns.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not
Will I go get a
come
fork?
naturally to me.
Well, then, a fork. Wait a second, I'm trying to get you. Doors.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity.
Aww. Ryanja can relate.
If we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step.
And he actually has loss.
Dispense with pretense and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said
Welcome
you
back.
wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you.
A lot. It is.
What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Aww. They both are using their own life lessons for other people. It's so nice seeing them learn.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Until you make it. I really need to do that fake it till you make it thing. Okay. So. I got Sucker Mastery. Oh, I now have Consultation. I got the new AoE heal. Ah. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so happy. Oh, it makes me happy, happy, happy. What else is there left? The only thing left is Seraphism. At which point I get Manifestation and Accession. Alright, nothing else is new. Okay. Yeah, it's literally just level 100 I have left for that. And Enhanced Resuscitation, being able to lower that down to 60 seconds is going to be amazing. Considering, I think, if I remember correctly, that it's a, 90 second, okay. So not 120 like I thought it was, but a minute and a half, still a lot. Being able to reduce that down to a minute is a pretty big deal. But with that being said, I said I was going to try to get it to 9 o'clock. However, food is here. And I do plan on streaming earlier than the typical 10 o'clock. I was planning on streaming a bit earlier. Yeah, it is a new heal. Makes me happy. It makes me really happy. But I'm going to call it for tonight. Like I said, I'm planning on doing some more Final Fantasy before the 10 o'clock. I might start somewhere between 8, like probably around like 8 or 9, maybe even 7 if I'm feeling really frisky. But I plan on closing it up so I can have some food before I need to go to work tomorrow, before I need to go to bed, kind of thing. But so with that being said, I am planning to raid